So the Ion Formula Racing 2022 update is here, and you can see it says version 4.0 beta. That's one of the keywords there. It's currently considered the beta, and you're gonna see why. You can see the thumbnail they posted here, very nice picture. And the main problem, it says maintenance, because the game is in a state of emergency, and it seems it's running on life support. I'm currently joining my VIP server just so I can show you Brazil without any lag. You can see the update logs here. They even said too much more to list. I mean, that's very weird. You wouldn't expect that from devs, but I guess we're gonna see what more once they fully release it. They said 4.1 is coming very soon, and I assume that's gonna bring everything that was actually planned. I mean, I felt like this was gonna happen. Either the update was gonna be delayed by a few more weeks, or it was gonna be released in which a very unfinished version. Also, the menu is weird now. Like, the pictures are zoomed in. It says here beta 4.0. Some functions will be temporarily unavailable, and the 2022 cars are found in practice mode because you can't buy them here for some reason. Oh my goodness, you can't. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, I shouldn't have gone here. My menu sucks. I can't click anything. What's going on? Okay, well, don't go into the cars menu because that's gonna break your game. Also, if you guys are new around here, make sure to smash that subscribe button. A lot of you guys who watch these videos are not even subscribed, so it would really help me out if you did. But back to the game, let's go to free practice. You can see Brazil, the new track that was added. You can see the layout right there, and it's Autodromo de Sao Paulo, and it's raining. Can I remove the rain? Oh my goodness, I need to wait before I remove the rain. Also, they've added, like, you can disable auto repair. I know some leagues didn't like the fact that they had auto repair, so that's gone. And if we go to click spawn here, you can see the new spawn menu, and this is the Ferrari. Very nice looking car. The car models are absolutely sick. You can buy your old cars here or spawn your old cars here, and I really like this menu update they added. It definitely improved the UI, but I'm still disappointed. It still needs a bit of polish, you know. It doesn't look quite finished. They can still work on it and make it look nicer and tidier. Right now it just looks like they moved the buttons around and added this new car thingy in the middle, like you're gonna buy a car or whatever. And yeah, you can see all the liveries here. This is the Ferrari, of course. This is the Ferrari. The rear wing doesn't seem to be loaded, or maybe they just forgot to put a sponsor on there. This is the Red Bull, of course. Looks very nice. Must be my favorite livery. Maybe my second favorite. We're gonna get into my favorites in a little bit. This is the Mercedes, of course. This is the one that was leaked. This is the McLaren, and this is the old McLaren. The wheel rims are not even loaded in properly. This is the Alpine, and this is the pink Alpine. They have both of them in the game. Alfa Romeo here, the Haas, the Alfa Tauri or Alfa Rosso, and the Williams. I wonder if they're gonna be like removing the colored parts of the Williams, because as you know, in real life, Williams has been removing more and more paint from the car. And this is the Aston Martin, which is basically a Shrek car. The car is basically green with like the rear. This is basically, it looks like Shrek. The rear mirrors look like the ears, and this is basically his face or something. This is the mouth. So I'm gonna consider that the Shrek car. And for some reason, my car is the only custom car they currently have in this game. So, and that's also the cheapest car. So if you wanna buy the car, you can buy it for right here. I'm very proud of how the livery looks. And there you go. When you click spawn, there's a new way of choosing your downforce. I'm just gonna go 13-13 because the cars are very understeery and they're also very oversteery, which is a horrible combination. There you go. I spawned the car, and it seems my ground effect is working a little too well, and my car is absolutely sucked into the ground. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is not how it's supposed to work. It doesn't seem healthy for the car to be this low. It might damage the floor. I don't know, but there you go. Once you get in the car, it goes back to normal. Currently just waiting for the rain to go down, but a lot of people have been complaining about the Steacam, saying it's very weird. That's mainly due to the fact that it's closer to the tires. Well, there's a couple of reasons I think it's weird. The first one is being like, if you look at the cockpit, it's way smaller than what the other cars' cockpits used to be, like the 2021 and 2020 cars. It used to be way longer, like it would be double the size, and that meant the camera was way further back, so that meant the camera looked a bit nicer and further away. Now it's much closer to the tires, and and the cars look much bigger. And also there is the fact that there is wheel covers, and also the wheels are much bigger. And once you accelerate, please keep an eye on the suspension. Look, once I accelerate, the car just instantly goes lower. Like, why does it do that? That seems very... I guess it's like their way of interpreting the ground effects. Also, I'm leaving the pit lane the wrong way, and there's a reason for that. But you can see the car being so much lower makes the tires so much bigger, and it blocks more vision. And I guess that's what people are really complaining about. There's a couple of fixes they can do. They can try to pull the camera back a little bit. I don't know how they would do that. I mean, they would need to make the T-cam invisible and pull back the camera for it, or they can like increase the FOV, but I don't think that's gonna look good or not. Also, quick note, the game is being worked on constantly. The game might be completely different by the time I release this video, so this is just a quick video to show you guys what's going on with the game right now. But since the pit limiter is broken, the reason I left the pit lane in the wrong way is because the pit limiter is broken. You can't remove the pit limiter even if you leave the right way. So if you leave the wrong way, you can find the closest corner cut, which is like around here. Let me try. There you go. I just got the corner cut, and once you get a cut slowdown, it's basically, so when you get a cut slowdown, it puts the pit limiter on the car for 2 seconds. And if you get a cut slowdown while you have the pit limiter, it removes your pit limiter because it's removing the slowdown at the same time. But there you go, the car drives normally. The reason, I don't know if I said this already, but the reason I'm in a VIP server is because the public oh my goodness, the oversteer. But the reason is because the public servers have 0 FPS. I don't know why, it might be the track, but I feel like the cars, they're very detailed models, so they might be lagging the game if there is too many of them. But there you go, we're going on to turn 1. That's a very deep hairpin, and there's a uphill here, and a little corner. Kind of reminds me of like at the end of sector 1 in Canada. There's a little chicane here. Also, let's talk about the cars a little bit more. The suspension, the tune, it's very different. The suspension is way softer. This is the Ion Season 4 tune, which means a softer suspension, of course. But okay, so where is the straight? Because I really need to show you guys this. They have added Porpoising. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know what. Oh no, I spun, oh, and I exploded. That's great. Well, I damaged my rear tire somehow. Thankfully, there's no front wing damage, or I think there isn't. I mean, it doesn't fall off, and I would assume it wouldn't lie to us. Also, my rear tire wear is completely broken. I think that's because I crashed. But if we manage to go on a straight, I can show you better. Yeah, there you go. I can show you better this porpoising. Like, look at this. The car is just bouncing around. It's very low. It's not supposed to be this low. The front wing is not supposed to be very close to the ground, but you can see the car is bouncing down, bouncing around a little. I mean, that's not even a lot of bouncing. I think we need to go on a track. Oh my god, I crashed again. How the rim stays on, but the tire just falls off. But it's very weird how this porpoising works. It makes the car very unstable. I guess if you're after realism, this game offers it now. And if you have ever wanted to not to cry, but to try a car that porpoises, well, this game has it. And yeah, there you go. You can see the car bouncing around. I don't think there's DRS here for some reason. And let's go brake a little. You need to brake super early. These cars are super understeered. They're way worse than their predecessors. And I know in real life they are worse, but yeah, this is on another level, and they still need a little bit of work. Oh my goodness, I spun around again. They definitely need a little bit of work and polish before they function properly. Also, a little note, I think the race mode is probably coming once the update is fully ready, so stay tuned for that as well. We might have it sometime this week. I'm not gonna get into why this update is like unfinished or bad. I mean, the devs are trying their best. There's a lot of pressure from the fans, and there's so much pressure put on them because of the deadline they set and so on. But I'm not gonna defend either side. Everyone wants the best for the game. The fans want the best, the devs want the best, but of course they're slacking a little in trying to achieve that. It's just taken them a little bit longer than what they expected. Some of these issues didn't even pop up while they were testing, and oh my goodness, I spun around again. But I would recommend you guys don't stress too much about this update. Don't annoy the devs. Let them be. Let them work on it. It's gonna be fully fixed. Like, once this update is fixed, you're gonna forget about all the problems that were here these couple of days. I mean, when the 2021 update, we had a lot of issues back then, but we don't even talk about them anymore. So yeah, just don't, if you are annoyed about these problems, don't play the game. Wait until it's fully finished. Of course, I'm gonna be making another video once it's fully ready. Just take it easy. Don't annoy other people. Don't be toxic. Don't be rude. It's not gonna help anyone. I understand a lot of you are frustrated. Even myself, I want the best for this game. I want the best for the row racing community, and I know how disappointed you guys are. I mean, even myself I am, but I understand the reasons and the consequences and the circumstances. And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get too stressed about it. I am disappointed, but I'm not angry or mad or anything. I completely understand. And yeah, I'm currently in Qatar. Just to show you the Porpoising a little, the cars handle a little, very nice. I mean, you just need to adjust your braking points. I like the way the cars handle, as long as they fix the oversteer. And I don't really experience the understeer here. Maybe they fixed it with the aero setups, but oh my goodness. Yeah, the game is currently being worked on at the moment. It might be completely different by the time this video is up. I don't even know when I'm uploading this video. I'm currently recording it at 10 p.m. GMT. But I think this is pretty much everything there is to show. A quick note, the car is much smaller, or a little bit smaller than the 2021 cars, which is very wrong scaling. In real life, they are actually slightly larger, which is something they also need to fix. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna be an easy fix or not, but yeah, we're heading into turn 1. Also, the DRS actually helps with porpoising. If you enable DRS, you have less porpoising, and if you don't enable it, then you have more. And you can see, oh my goodness, there's so much bouncing, and I spun around. But yeah, I'm not gonna complain much more. I've complained enough, and complaining doesn't get anything done. Also, giving excuses doesn't get anything done. So I'm just gonna hope for the best, prepare for the worst, of course. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy whatever is going on with this game right now, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Goodbye.